All right, this is the deal. Here's the deal. If I'm in a live stream, people got to pay up. They got to pay their fair share to me. And I'll tell you why as this stream goes on. But if this is the way that I'm going to get closest to retiring on here, and if I don't retire on here on YouTube, and I get enough donations that are satisfactory to me living my life, continuing my journey, and doing what I need to do, it is time to pay up. Enough is enough. You plebeians have had a free show for a while. I haven't said anything. But now I'm going to start saying something about it because you have to pay your fair share. Enough of the games. Enough of the bullshit. You're going to troll me? Pay me. You're going to write a shitty comment? You're going to pay me. Period. I had to ban some words in the chat because some key words, they kept spamming the chat and shit. Those are banned now. I'm back on here now. I don't know for how long. But if anyone knows me, they know that I deserve it more than anyone. I am the OG. I am the grand champion. I have stayed around here longer than many fucking people have. I deserve it more than anybody. And I'm going to get my cut. If I don't, no more show. No more show for you people. No more. That's it. That's it. And that's all. Hi, Kayla. What's going on? I got something I got to get off my chest. With life getting increasingly tougher for me as the days go on, you get back up only to keep fucking getting knocked down. I'm the most deserving of it. Like I said, you're going to pay. You're going to pay me somehow. Somehow. All those lurkers, they watch and they don't contribute or they don't do anything like that. Well, you're going to the timeout. Doesn't matter, Cobra John. It's either this or I'm out. It's either this or I'm out. This is what it's come to. And I'll explain why in a minute. Okay? First, I'll start by saying is, I can always be counted on to say my real opinion on things, what it really is, and how I really feel. I've never let anybody down on here. You will not find many people say, you will not find many people say that I've let them down or didn't live up to any of my promises on here. Now's the time. Now's the time. Give me your money. Give me your fucking money. Plain and simple. Alright? That's it. I mean, you got people like Controller that can friggin' do this. You got Bombshell with her Cash App link or whatever. You got everyone else doing this, right? I deserve a cut too. It is people who do give money. There are people. So to all you people out there who appreciate good content, you know what to do. You know what to do. You're not watching the court trial. What court trial? Johnny Depp? Well, Johnny Depp, I haven't even been paying attention to it. I just know there was some comedy to it. There was some comedy aspects to him being in court. I know that much. Yeah, well, get out of here. I'm not Jeremy. That's your excuse to say you can't pay. You're trolling me. You got more money than $1.99. Fuck you. That's not your last one night. Come on. You think I'm stupid? For real? Any contribution helps, but come on. You got more than $1.99. It's not your last dollar. Trust me on that. You're just saying that, and you're just making excuses. At this fucking point. You're just making excuses. You know what I mean? Excuses are like assholes. Everybody's got one. You know what I mean? And opinions are like assholes. Everyone's got them. And they all stink. Whatever. Some people make a habit of saying that catchphrase too. Like the Pirates of the Caribbean. I'm not a big fan. I never followed Johnny Depp really. I mean, I saw him in some movies like what was it, Fast Times at Rib? Oh, the best movie he was in was Private Resort. You ever see Private Resort with Johnny Depp and Hector Elizondo? You ever see that? That's like his first movie, 1983. Was he in the Lost Boys too? I forget. I don't think he was in the Lost Boys, but he was in Private Resort. That's what he was in. Old movie, old movie. Um, and I'll even tell you. I mean, I'll tell people if they donate to me, and it's going to be a big amount or whatever. If they donate to me, I'll tell you what you're getting. You're going to get a shot to see Melton John potentially in Los Angeles, California. Want to help make that happen? Want to help make that happen? Or just any place maybe that has some content I can film on the regular and that'll keep other people's interest possibly? Let me know. But that's an idea I'm thinking of, possibly. And if I'm getting paid enough on here, if it ever gets to that, I can make this like a job and stream five hours a week. 5 days a week, rather. I could do this. Because right now, things are looking pretty bleak right now in the current situation I'm in. And I deserve it more than anybody. So to those of you watching, you 25 viewers out there, act like a woman for fuck's sake. Nah, you can get the fuck out of here. How about that? You're not going to talk shit to me like that and think you're going to get away with that. You transphobic bitch. Get the fuck out of here, will you? Alright? Proved plenty to all you fucking ingrates. I proved plenty to you fucking ingrates out here. Johnny Depp is a singer as well. I never heard him sing. You know who I heard sing though is Crispin Glover. I've heard Crispin Glover sing, and he's pretty damn good. He's got like an indie rock sound to him, actually. Crispin Glover from Back to the Future. She's got a good singing career going. He had like a few good albums and all that. I've heard them. Hey, Kayla, I'll give you a moderator. How about that? I'll give you a moderator. You fell asleep on me last time. President Baby House. I fell asleep. I don't know when the last time I fell asleep on here was, okay? But I'm just saying how it is, though. I'm saying what I expect from now on. Nope, Noodles, you're fucking out of here. Get out of here. I don't want anything to do with you. Your show's finished. I'm not coming back on. No use, bitch. No fucking use any longer. You had your fucking chance. You fucking backstabbed me. You fucking prick. The end. I saw you talking shit on Abby's that time. Think I'm gonna forget that crap? Hell no. Go die. Fuck off. Have your show. I don't want a goddamn motherfucking thing to do with it. You and all your losers over there. For real. I really think that's really him, too. That's really his account. He's got plenty. I know that's him. But anyways, yeah. To those of you out there who've been watching my show a long time, though, pay your taxes. That's it. If you want to see a show on here, you're going to have to pay. It's no longer going to be free. Alright? Or I'm going to stop live streaming. Period. You must want me to be gone. If you're not going to pay, you must want me gone, right? So that's how I'm going to judge this by. Yeah, I remember that, but this isn't about that. I still think you're a troll, though. I'm not Jeremy until you prove otherwise. If you're a little more serious about your trolling, you'd send a few bucks with your comments. You'd send a couple bucks, alright? Send me a fucking couple dollars, asshole, or you're going. Plain and simple. I'm sick of this shit with all you fucking people on here. I'm really fucking sick of this shit with all of you. You know what? It's like for real. For real. Is it on the way? How do I know that? How do I fucking know? We got 1 minute. Then. See, I got the talks and the negotiations going. Trying to make goddamn fucking things happen here. It's not even just Norm F. You realize if everyone made a small contribution, that would add up? Do you realize it doesn't have to be $50 at a time? Come off it. We don't need Norm F all the time. You know what I mean? Fuck that. If everyone just sent a couple bucks, that's all. What the fuck is the matter with asking for a couple dollars from at least many people? Or at least 50% of the people? I mean, come on. Even 50% of the fucking people. For Christ's sakes. No, you didn't. I didn't see it. And if you sent me it on PayPal, they take taxes out, okay? Goodbye. Goodbye, 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 goodbye. All right. You're new around here, but maybe premium members would be a good way for regulars to get and give more. Come on, you're not new around here. Let's stop the bullshit. You are not new around here. You're not new around here. Yeah, well, I don't play those games, okay? That's the end. I'm done over there. You're trying to tell me to get back on his show? Is that what you're trying to do, Carrie? By the way, I talked to someone on the phone. She sounded just like you, by the way. But anyways. No, I'm not forgiving him. Get out of here with that. Time out. You say anything I don't want to hear, you're gone. That's how I roll. That's how I always rolled. And if that's what you like to watch, and you trust me with your heart, and you trust that I am a person of my word, and that I'm really doing things to try to better my life, but they keep knocking me down at every fucking chance that I get, you will donate me money. Bottom line. Well, you're out of here. You're just saying stupid shit is what you're doing. Yeah, see, Kayla. David D. Granny. Hey, is this who I think it is? Do you go by Dave Stevens by chance? You kind of talk like him. Nah. Yeah, well, I'll tell you what. There's nothing wrong with e-bagging. There's absolutely nothing wrong with it. Everyone's doing it now. It's people like you that made it seem unacceptable. And if I only said that, it was only just to kind of play along, I guess you could say. You know, when Elvis was the only one doing it, I guess, you know. Well, email me first. I don't want to, don't put your number down in here, all right? meltonjohn@gmail.com, David. Hey, Kayla, do you know David? Do you know each other? It's pretty sad. You still got the Assyrian king. You got him in your name. You still think about him, but he doesn't even have a YouTube channel. He doesn't even have a YouTube channel anymore. But the world's getting crazy out here. So if you want to see a show, pay up or I'm going dark. That's it. I've done it before. I'll do it again. Pay up or I'm going dark. This time, that's what I'm doing. What's going on, Tasha? What's happening? Coates is fucking. I see what Coates is doing lately. He's trying to report to the Humane Society now about all this shit, huh? You've been blessed recently. Couldn't tell you about it since I was blocked with my always sunny. But I don't know you. You're a troll. Saltine, you're a troll. Okay, goodbye. You're a troll. Get out of here. I have no tolerance for trolls. You're not even funny. You're not even funny. Make me laugh. At least. Put $2 in if you're going to be so lame, you know? If you're going to come here for free, be funny, you know? That's my advice for all of you. If you're not going to pay me, at least add to the show. Add something to the friggin' show. I mean, for Christ's sakes. I mean, this is what it's really come to on here. The toxins. Yeah, well, I don't know. He might be the same person that I'm thinking of. He talks kind of like him. I don't know. So toxins, who are you? Are you street life? Who are you? I've never seen you in here before. Unless you're someone who's been around, but you have a new account, or you change your name. I don't know what's going on. Carrie, what do you want? What the fuck do you want with all... Nah, you're out. Out, 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 out. I'm gonna even start banning the name David Buldo. I'm gonna stop banning David Buldo's words in the private section in the word block. Just like I had to do Jim Cornette. I guess I'm gonna have to block Noodles 1980, David Buldo, do N80, Community. I'm gonna have to block several of them too, I guess. Because it's clear that he's trying to troll right now. And, I've had enough. Totally. At least add to the show, or else you're not gonna be here. Yeah, I mean he's doing more than meets the eye here. He's had some people fooled at certain times, but he can't fool everybody all the time. He might be able to fool some of the people some of the time, but he can't fool all the people all the time at all. All right, Jeremy, you're out of here. Okay, I'm done with you. And you're not gendering me properly either, by the way. So leave. Yeah, I know, Kayla. They're bad over here. He just got blocked over a coast. Nobody wants him. Yeah, and he can't get the message because he's too stubborn and thick-headed. He thinks people are going to work with him or something still. Those days are come and gone. Just let him fail. At this point, don't he? He's losing his mind that he can't get more people. I'll tell you that right now. He can't just live off zombies in Leo. He can't. All these people are just, they've gone. Now, see, I'm trying to make plans out here now. Hence, the messages that I'm getting right now. Because things are so rough, and it's like very few people care. Very few fucking people care that people struggle in this fucking world. The housing crisis is absolutely terrible right now. Nope. King Ragu, you're gone. Fuck you. I don't know who the fuck you are. I've heard your name a couple times, but bye-bye. See you later. Okay? That's what I wanted to ask. I might go to California, yes. Wait, that's another person, I think. That's another picture of someone else, unless... but yes, Los Angeles is on the radar. Yes, I got some other cities I'm possibly looking at too. For the basic thing called housing. Nothing else. Housing. Anywhere I can fucking get in. It's very tight over where I'm at right now for this. It's been exceptionally bad. The search has been exceptionally bad. That's me speaking the God's honest fucking truth about everything. There are people out here, they have the luxury of having a home to stay in. I don't have a home. I'm homeless. Do you understand? I'm homeless. Literally. This is not a laughing matter. This is not a time to troll me. This is a time to support me and pay me your fucking taxes now. Now. President Bate. No, you don't. You don't have a room for 550. You're just saying that shit. Prove it to me. Tell me more. Prove it. Where do you live? You don't have to tell me everything right now, but where do you live roughly? I'm not going to... Albuquerque, get lost. Get lost. Fuck that shit. That's too small time for someone like me. I got to go to LA and win championships. Enough of this small city nonsense. Living in these small cities with nothing. Shit. I'm done with it just about. Yeah, Albuquerque's terrible, dude. Why would I want to move there? Fuck that. We talked 2 weeks ago. I'm closer than you think. Oh, you the person that I think you are. You the fucking jackass hiding out in the bushes? Is that who the fuck you are, bitch? That's you. You better hide, and you better hide well. Someone like you, such a pussy, you wouldn't tell me your real location anyway. Oh, you're not him? Oh, good. I think that person's long gone because I think he knows what's fucking good for him. He won't come back on here because he knows I'm fucking pissed at him and I aim to kill. If I ever came face to face with that motherfucker who tried to set me up, oh, there's gonna be big time fucking problems. And none of you know his name. He's someone nobody even knows. He's someone no one even knows. But I get messages all the time because I'm popular. You see what I'm saying? I'm trying to work out deals. I'm trying to close a deal here in the works to try to get me ahead. Because at this time, it's just looking very bleak. I'm trying to take some action and do something here. Maybe I can get to LA sooner than you think. Maybe I'll go to Denver. I mean, take a vote on it even. Where do you want to see me? See, look. Patricia Teeling owns Robert Teeling, he. If that's Noodles, that's fucked up. It's a fucked up name right there. That is fucked. That's him, too. That is him. If it isn't him, he's paying someone to say stuff like that. That's the final determination I made right there about him. Denver, he's trying to hand it over her computer phone to the police. Yeah, Noodles, I gave Noodles' name to the police, by the way. When I had to talk to the cops, not yet. I'm busy. Fucking jerk. LA? Okay, take a vote though. LA, Denver, Phoenix, Minneapolis. I got a handful of places on my list right now. Bigger places. With at least more of what I'm potentially looking for at this time. Denver, okay. I'll be right back. Hold that thought. Don't leave the chat. I'm just buffering out for a second here. All right, back. God damn it. What the fuck, dude? No, I'm not meeting Andy Dick. Fuck that. Time out. Andy Dick is not allowed. I will not meet Andy Dick. That's out of the question. See, I'm not even a total celebrity, but there's still even slime balls like that I don't want to meet. I'm not doing IP2 either. They better not recruit me even harder when I go there either. They're not. Yeah, it's different people that are fucking doing it, is what it is. And I didn't think I'd get this many responses this soon. It's fucking weird. It was quiet, so I decided to go live and not think I'd be getting so many interruptions off this. You've heard of hermaphrodite. Noodles is a bigot. He's a total fucking bigot. He just tries to look good in front of everyone, you know? And I was testing him too. I'm not gonna lie when I let him in. I kind of tested him too to see what he was gonna do and say and all that. And he used the whole Craig thing to get back in my good graces. You know how that goes. Yeah, well, Hams, I'm not gonna do that. Hams, I'll give you a wrench, all right? No, wait, never mind. Wait, hold on. I didn't mean to do that. Wait. I'll add you as a moderator. She didn't take any of the bait. Luckily, Michelle has been trained by the lesson trolls. Yeah, she's better at this than Michelle K, I think. I'm not moving to West Virginia. No way. I'm going west. I have a feeling I'm going west. I think I'm going to go any more east unless maybe it's Minneapolis from here. I can't really see myself going really more east, though. Water is certainly. He wants her to implement herself in the sea. Yeah, Noodles should be arrested. I'm telling you right, he should be put away. And I didn't tell you, I did give the cops his name when they were around me, when they got called about me. Because he's the most noticeable one out here talking. I told him there's this community, okay? I didn't get way too into details because a lot of people are trolls. And I gave him a couple names. Two key names I gave him, okay? And Noodles was one of them. All right, so Noodles could have had potentially another police department looking at him. You know, so because he always talks about knocking on the cops. He always brings the cops up in Bergen County and all this fucking shit. So yeah, he wants to be a jackass. I gave the cops his name. Yeah, I did. I did. Not saying his police department will get a call about him, but I mean, I gave it. Tell you that right now. Hey, what's going on? Not much. Unicorn. It's been a very tough time for me. It's been a very hard time. It's like you thought you had something in place, you get back up and you get kicked back down again. That's why I demand donations from people right now. That's it. It's over. I'm not putting up with all these free chats from people who want to troll me and all that. They want to troll, they got to pay me to troll, you know? That's it. Many viewers in here, and I don't see one person putting up and kicking up right now. I don't see one person kicking up. I'll say that right now. Commute Ted's. Oh, what you mean? What general area are you in? You said 550 a month. What general area do you live in? You want to live in Colorado? Well, Denver could possibly be on my list, so I may do it. I may do it. I'm just going to see where I have the most suitors, is what I'm going to do. I'm going to tally up my responses, and I'm going to see where most of them are. I'm going to see how most of them talk to me. I'm going to see all that shit. And that's how I'm going to determine it. Because I will know how many losers there are in an area if they communicate a certain way and say certain things a certain way. So they better not fuck up. Casper, Wyoming, yeah, but there's nothing there. What the hell is in Casper, Wyoming, dude? Guess what? You're trying to troll me. Time out. Time out. And also, I want to move to a more democratic state. That's the other thing. I'm sick of these red states. I'm fucking sick to death of these fucking red states. I really fucking am. I'm moving to a blue state. That's it. I'm not going to another red state. Yeah, he's an informant. I don't think he's not an FBI agent, but he's an informant. You're right. I don't think he's smart enough to be an agent, number one. He's more of an informant. Yeah, that's a good way to look at it. He's a tattle. Exactly. You're right, Toxins. You're right. Navy SEAL killer. Yeah, right. Yeah, he should. I think he hands over his phone that's blank, but he's got other devices that has shit on it, Potter. That's the thing. He knows that if the cops, if he goes to them, they won't check every little thing. So he shows them select things, and they think that that's probably all he has. You know, if they show him a blank phone, maybe something, maybe like a device that doesn't have anything on it, or he cleared stuff on it when he shows them or something. But he's got... Oh, he doesn't use it, does he? But I think he's got stuff on his computer, though. I definitely think he does on his other devices. This guy is sick in the fucking head. For a guy that works, he's a fucking loser. He's the biggest loser I've ever seen that works a job in my fucking life, dude. in my fucking life. And he thinks he's got a show. He thinks he's Howard Stern. He literally thinks he's talented like that. He ain't. He's not a good promoter either. He tries. Music Biz Marty is kind of like him, I think, over in the Juggalo community. Music Biz Marty. Hey, Barter, let me ask you something. Don't you think Music Biz Marty and Noodles have a lot in common? Am I wrong with comparing them? Because I think for their respective communities, they're very similar. I'm telling you. I just think Music Biz Marty's better at passing off that he's got a record label. You know. Yeah, they have blue states, but I'm not going to look to go there. I'm going more west. It looks like I'm going more west. That's what it's really looking like. On my own personal journey now. Not like being carted out to Oregon or whatever like before. But you don't think he contributed to Jamie Nicole's death? You really don't. Look, Cyrax talks. I'm going to touch on Cyrax right now. Unicorn, listen to this. Cyrax has good music. Cyrax has improved his sound from last time. How do people not see this? I mean, Cyrax is a good screamer. There's at least 10 fucking screamo bands I know that would try him out at least. Even if he doesn't make most of them, he might make one or two of them. But I think the 10 screamo bands would try him out. I really do. I was listening to him scream, and he's got the energy. He could do it. I'll tell you, he's got it. What makes you say that he's cousins with Slingshot? Where I know it's false, but what makes you say that? Nope. You want another timeout. No message retracting. He's not cousins with Slingshot Warrior. That's a joke. Cast and Blast, you gonna pay up? You asked me if I need money. Pay up, okay? That's all I'm gonna say to you. Yeah, I need money. Pay up. Okay? Or you don't get to be part of the show. You have to be joking. Yes, I did, Toxins. I did. No retracting messages. That's against my rules. Okay? You will not be in here if you retract messages. Especially if you didn't say anything wrong and you deleted. I don't know why you would do that for. Even if he was cousin, so what? What's bad about being related? Why would you want to be related to him for? Come off it. Stop already. Quit it. Alright? Placebo. Hi, what's going on? Have you... See, I have to ask people if they've been in here before. Because I don't recognize a lot of these friggin' people around here. I don't recognize a lot of them. I just don't. Cyrax... No, he would have been good in a new metal band of the 90s. He's bringing new metal back. Cyrax is bringing that new metal screamo kind of stuff back. How am I supposed to know that? Placebo, I don't talk to you, dude. Whoever the hell you are. You're going to have to prove yourself over and over again. And the only way you're going to do that is you hang around and you show me you're a real person. And hell, give me a few bucks while you're at it. Then you will gain extra bonus points. This isn't going to be a free show anymore. And 34 minutes in, nobody's paid me anything. Nobody's paid me anything. That's fucking disgraceful. There's people here who have more than I do, and they can spare the money, so fucking spare it. Spare it. No, you're not broke. No. You don't have anything to add then, okay? Bye-bye. You're not adding conversation. You're just saying, I was here last week. I don't know who the fuck you are. I'm broke, blah, blah, blah. Yeah. Save it. Okay? You want to put together and manage an all-budget podcast service? Why are you asking stupid questions? You know he's fucking little. I mean, right? You could paint me something. You're not even contributing, dude. You're not contributing much to this goddamn chat. Bye-bye, toxins. Bye. No, I'm not doing that again. You want to leave? Space Jude, you want to fucking leave right now? Huh? Did you want to meet tonight? Head to the max if you're not feeling it. Who the fuck are you, dude? President Baby Ups, you are a fucking creep. You're out of here. Or I don't want you creeping around. Especially if you live here and I don't know who the fuck you are. I'm not going to let you creep around. Get the fuck out of here now. Nope. Is that the real Blazing Leo? Check if that's the real Blazing Leo right now. Let's find out, huh? Nope. You're out of here. Get out of here. Is that an alt account? Because it looks like the real one. Like maybe she'd have an alt account, maybe if her real account. I gotta straighten this fucking person out. I had to tell a couple motherfuckers off. There's a lot of rude motherfuckers out here. Just in general, even out in out the other parts of the internet too. There are as well. Like someone showed me their cows. Like I'm gonna be fucking impressed by that, and they're pressuring me to respond to them. Nah, you don't get to be an asshole. You don't get to be an asshole around me. You will be checked for it every fucking goddamn time. And if you're offended by that, you're an asshole. You're an asshole if you're offended by that. Just because I don't put up with you, I'm not going to put up with your Republican fucking nonsense. Like some people might. Okay. Leo has a brand new channel. Gigi Allen. Oh, someone just says, makes sense why my dumb ass is homeless. No, just because I don't want to put up with assholes. You know what? Does that entitle me to put up with assholes just because I seem to be homeless or whatever? Yeah, whatever. Try tell these motherfuckers here. I don't know what city they're coming from either. I haven't checked yet, but it seems like they're all coming from the same city. Yeah, well, I'm not going to put up with an asshole either, Space Jew. I'm not going to put up with an asshole either. They have to show me they're a gentleman in some fucking way. I'm not putting up with an asshole. I'll say that. That's why I like women. That's why I'm more of a lesbian. They have to be exceptional if they're a guy. I prefer women, okay? I hardly ever get threatened around women. That's just the fact. But guys threaten me most of the time. I don't like that many men, really. I'm just going to come out and say that if I have not said that. Now, you're just trolling. Why should I entertain you trolling me like that? There's certain language many people speak, and I'm not down with speaking like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm just not down when people speak a certain way like that. Nah, you played a prank probably. Jake, you're fucking out of here. I know you. I've watched you enough, and I don't like you. Okay, Jake? I don't fucking like you. You probably requested $1 million or something. You probably did something like that because you said you've done that to somebody before. You think I'm stupid. I'm the realest fucking person on here. I'm an OG. I'm the OG. I'm the champion OG. I'm the one and only OG. Anderson lost again because he privated all his videos. He got rid of practically his channel without getting rid of his channel. He loses one more. Oh, he definitely didn't donate. I know that for a fact he didn't. See, he's getting a permanent block. I'm not going to answer that, dude. I've already said it before, misdemeanor. No, out. Out, 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 out. He spent all his money on gastric bypass surgery. Oh, probably. He may have very well done that. I don't know who the fuck is who, though. So you want to play games, you're going to get blocked. I don't care who you are. I don't care if you're Seasons. I don't care if you're the Pope, okay? If you're playing fucking games on here, you're going to get blocked. I don't care if you're the fucking Pope. I'll do the same fucking thing to you, okay? I'll do the same fucking thing. Well, Tasha, I'm not asking you, per se. I'm making general. The general community, the 31 viewers where hardly anybody's giving anything. Those are some of the people who could come forward, but they don't. I'm not going to ask many content creators. I don't expect it from many content creators. There are people who are definitely not going to give. I'll tell you that right now. They're a set view and they're usually content creators, but when you're a no name and you're just someone watching and poking around, when I know you get a couple bucks, you better give it. Or you're out of here. Bottom line. Bottom line. I'm not going to dry beg. I'm going to say exactly what the fuck it is. Okay? Yeah, it's almost like Lolly Cunningham, isn't it? It's kind of like Lolly Cunningham, kind of. You know, like, she's the more liberal, progressive Lolly Cunningham, probably. More real than Lolly Cunningham, but still. It's her picture, though. That is her picture, but the thing is, she'll never, it's very, very, very tough to still negotiate anything, for real, with that one. I've been there before, and it's not worth the hassle. It's not worth the hassle. Survival is not for debate. That's right. It is not up for debate. That's so true. People should be free to get however they feel they're going to get it. As long as they're entertaining, as long as they're putting on a show. They're not like those people who stand outside with the sign and they don't entertain. You know, those people, it's like, why are they even out there? They hold up a sign and they're not even entertaining. You know, they're just standing there. It's like, and you look at their clothes and they look nicer and they're out there with the sign. They go back to a home at night. I know that for a fact. Right, I was spending more on you guys than Elbow was on Mexico. Again, I don't know who you are. I don't know what you mean. Elbow wasn't timeout. This isn't the old Elbow crowd coming in here. Nah, you're not. Nah. You're not just going to be part of this show without doing something. Hi, Joni. Now they get this this monkeypox thing going around, right? How serious is this going to get? Let me just take a break from all this other shit and just ask about this monkeypox thing. I didn't think so many people would be up tonight. At least on the messages and shit. That's why I went live at this friggin'. I didn't think anyone was gonna friggin' contact me right now. Monkeypox virus. Sound alarm for gay and bisexual men? What? As monkeypox spreads in the community? So the LGBT is going to be wiped out apparently by the monkeypox. The monkeypox. Nope. I told the police about you, Noodles. I gave them your name. Yes, I did. You want to knock on people? I knocked on you. Deal with it. I'm not fucking around. Trust me. Because you're the one out here with all the video evidence. Yeah, putting yourself out there like that ain't too smart, is it? Get rid of red state, Nebraska, move. I'm not moving to Seattle, though. I don't like the weather up there. It's warm weather mostly. The only place I'll make an exception for is the Twin Cities. That's it. But I'm not going to Seattle, though. Nah. Plant grenadine cherries. This monkeypox thing, it's so funny. Why the fuck would they... U.S. monkeypox cases 1 confirmed 4? Brooks said many of the people affected globally so far are men who identify as gay as bisexual. I guess that puts my category out of here. Not trans, gay and bisexual. Some groups have greater chance of exposure to monkeypox right now, but risk isn't only limited to the gay and bisexual community, but supposedly they're getting the most cases. From what's this saying? COVID wasn't effective enough. COVID is more like heavy bronchitis. And if COVID is heavy bronchitis, then I got COVID, if you want to call it that. Like we are coughing so damn much you'd maybe throwing up in the toilet or something. But that's really all. And I got it when I was in Florida, if that is what I got. Okay? It's probably like a heavy form of bronchitis. It probably lasts 3 weeks to a month, maybe. Well, I like it hot. I like as little rain as possible. I don't like rain. 3 months of rain at the very most. Even if it goes in deluges, as long as it's not for most of the year. Why do you think I'm looking at the Southwest mostly? You caught the swine flu? I didn't even get the swine flu. That was years ago. That didn't do a thing, really. And are you proud of that, Bergs? Are you proud of 8 months of fucking rain? That's depressing. Portland was even depressing. For Christ's sake, Seattle's terribly depressing. 6 to 7. Well, that's probably more recent. Probably gotten sunnier more recently over there. For years, it's been not me. It's too dismal. The basement gets moldy. How can anyone like rain? Tell me. You think a rainy place is paradise? Yeah, well, Arizona's a red state mostly. I would think Phoenix is the better city of the two, though. There's more opportunities in Phoenix. But then again, I don't know. Probably Las Vegas would make more sense at that point. At least Las Vegas somewhat is an older city to a point. You know, it's got more of that. Yeah. Someone puts you in a diaper. Naked when you're six and stand you in front. Who does that, Joni? That sounds sick. Who the hell does that shit? Hmm? I don't know. Did I ever go when it was 115 degrees? No. I haven't gone when it was 115, but I have a feeling I'd like it. I mean, look, I was out in the sun a lot when it was like the most sunniest most recently. The only thing I get is just a little bit of skin peeling. That's about all. I don't get any pain or anything from it, you know? And my face is exposed to the sun too, and this is what I look like. I mean, so if I do shrivel up like a prune, well, we're fucked anyway, you know? So why not shrivel like a prune rather than totally freeze to death or be rained out to death? I'd rather be in 114-degree weather for at least 4 months or something. And then the other 4 months are like in the 90s or something. And like, and then the 4 months are probably the 60s or something. Maybe 50s, 40s here and there. Why Kurt Cobain killed himself? Yeah, probably was placebo. And he had a lot of money. What does that say to you? The Pacific Northwest is like a cocoon full of people. They hate the sun and they're possessed by the devil. That's pretty much how it goes there. I'm looking more for a progressive, warmer place. And the two places that come to mind really are probably Las Vegas and Los Angeles. Really about it. Otherwise, you got to go more colder, and that would be the Twin Cities, where they get more snow and ice, but they get less rain than Seattle. I would rather take snow and sun than be in the rain all the time. Or cold weather in the sun, rather, I'd rather take than rainy and 40 all the time. Because that's still freezing cold, too, you know. That's just the thing people forget. Do you drive your old truck? No, I drive my older one across the country. It'll go. It'll make it. I'll tell you right now. I'm just not left with many options right now. I gotta do this again at some point soon. If I ever broke down and it was only locally, not when I was on a big road trip though, no. Or traveled across the country, no, it didn't happen. It never did when it was going across the country at any time. Whether I drove it, whether someone else did, or whether I drove it this whole time, as you saw. No, just locally it happened one time, like in Florida it did, though. Don't talk about them. They'll go away. Mark Terry is so irrelevant. It's not even funny. I don't even watch. He's gone in my eyes. He's just really a big nobody, honestly. Cobain killed himself because he was anti-fame and he became famous. Oh, well, maybe that's it. I say that I don't want to become too famous on here unless people pay me for it. Because I sent on getting more famous on here. I was already in Sacramento. It's okay there. I mean, it's not the worst place you could live, I'll say that. Sacramento's not too bad. It's better than Portland, and it's better than San Diego. I'll say that right now. But I would ultimately opt for Los Angeles. Norm still gives to Mark. I don't care. I don't need Norm F. So, Zorro, do you live in Sacramento? I've been to Sacramento. In fact, I'll tell you something. Sacramento is a very decent coffee scene. I was very impressed with the coffee scene there. They might even dwarf the Northwest in some ways. They're better than Portland. I'll tell you that right now. They got better coffee places than Portland, or the overall whole. But it tends to be underrated in that category. They have this place in Nebraska called Scooters, but I don't really like it. The Scooters Coffee. It's like the biggest chain in Omaha that I've been finding. I got it once. I wasn't impressed with it. It's rather expensive too, I find, for just a mediocre cup of hot coffee. It was like $3.75, maybe $4. I don't know. Yeah, well, the Sacramento allergies killed me when I first went there. It was so dry, it killed me. There's something in that Sacramento air. It made me sick for 3 weeks when I went out there. And I wasn't used to it out there. That air is not really what I call good air quality. That's the main negative I would say to Sacramento. It's the air quality is shit over there. That's right, I forgot about that. Yeah. It's like a dust ball almost. That's what I thought. Right. And for some reason, a lot of people from Oklahoma are attracted to Sacramento. I did notice that. It's a dust bowl kind of in the same way Oklahoma is. Don't be surprised if they want you dead. Do not. Do not. What city is the best food that I visited? Um, it's tough to say. Sacramento could be one. Sacramento, Tampa to a point, um, St. Petersburg, blah. Tampa's better than there for food, I think. Sacramento, um, Massachusetts, depending on where you go. But surprisingly, Omaha has a decent food scene. There is a decent food scene in Omaha. You wouldn't guess it, but there is. In more recent memory, I've had some of the best pizza here. Surprising, I know. But it's out here. There is decent pizza in Omaha, Nebraska. Anyone ever hear of Godfather's Pizza before? Who's had Godfather's? They've actually originated in Omaha, Godfather's. They're not the best, but they're pretty damn good. They're still, I would say, like how the Pizza Hut used to be. When Pizza Hut was good. I would say they're kind of now like what the Pizza Hut of the early 1980s was. Which is still very decent. It's got like a Chicago deep dish and a current Pizza Hut mix maybe. And that Chicago deep dish factor in it it makes it a better pizza. You know, it's like a mix between good Chicago deep dish and Pizza Hut currently. So that kind of makes it like the old Pizza Hut, I guess you could say. Godfather's isn't that bad though. I'll tell you, I liked when I had Godfather's. I think the sauce is good. It might be a little bit pasty, but it was pretty good. I thought it wasn't sweet or anything. I think Godfather's got better pizza than at least Papa John's used to. I heard Papa John's changed their recipe a little bit though. Said Schnatter left. I heard that their pizza got better at least. That's what I heard. that their sauce changed a little. I never went there though since. But yeah, there is. Well, duh. How do you know this, Royalist here? Have you been to Omaha and have you tried pizza in Omaha to know? I just find it funny. All these people claim they've been to Omaha, but it's not really a place tons of people are really going to. I mean, I find it funny. I thought nobody was going to be out there. Then someone who happened to be instrumental in setting me up didn't live very far, it turned out. Nah. How do you know about this? You're creeping me out, dude. If you live here, why don't you want to meet up and show your goddamn face to me, huh? I don't care about your recommendations if you ain't gonna be a real person, you know? Just go. You fucking people are ridiculous. Serious. How do you know so much about this area? I thought I'd come here because not a lot of people would be from here that come into the community. Oh, well, nah. If you're nervous, then you're not. That's an excuse. People in the old days met up. It was like the old West when I grew up, all right? People met face to face and said what they thought to you face to face. There was none of this hiding crap going on. I was taught that that's how the world was going to be, and that's how I prepared for it. And then now it all of a sudden changed, and now people are too afraid to meet up with anybody. So I don't want to hear the excuses. All right? You're not even telling me he's in the area. He's fucking pussy. Not even telling me he lives here. But yet he seems to know all these friggin' places to go. Alright, you don't live here. Alright, fine. Fair enough. But you know the city well, you know some. Alright. Alright. Fine. Alright. You know. That's funny. It's so weird. How'd you get here then before? Like, what made you come to Omaha? Now I'm wondering. What made you come here? Never thought we'd call socializing. Yeah, well, it kind of was. Back when I was growing up, people got into fights on the streets. People raced on bikes into the woods when I was little, where I grew up. It was a rough area. It wasn't really the hood, although some of it kind of was. The closest places to Lowell, I guess you could say, depending on what towns you were in and stuff. It was kind of rough. Not gonna lie. Ed, showing your face was the only answer. If you hid from other kids, you were looked at as a weirdo. If you did that kind of shit. You know? So I couldn't do that, you know, even if I wanted to do it. The old market was my hangout back in the day. There used to be a pizza place called Satan's Pizza. Well, I don't picture a place called Satan's Pizza being long standing. I hate to tell you. La Casa sounds like it's a better pizza, actually. I think I've heard that name before. I just didn't go there. I haven't been to Fred's. I've been to Mama's once. But there is good pizza in Omaha. To some people's surprise. If they've ever go here. It's weird because the Little Italy is so small in Omaha, but yet they managed to have a widespread city influence for pizza. And now I guess microbrews is kind of getting kind of in over here too. Um, I think, but there's another one though. There might be one over there. Yeah, there might be one over there. I was over there today, actually. Saddle Creek stands out to me because the first time I've ever heard of Saddle Creek, you know what it was in relation to? Saddle Creek Records, the indie rock record label that had Rilo Kiley. I think Bright Eyes too. Were on Saddle Creek Records. That's where I first heard of that. And that was long before I made it to this area. So the indie rock scene has been relatively famous that gets started out here. What do you mean, or? How about both of them? I like Chinese food and I like Italian food. It's very tough to find a standout good Chinese restaurant, though, that isn't buffet. It's like I go to the buffets because the rest of the Chinese places, you don't really fill up on a lot of them. There's like not too many Chinese places really where you get standout like really good fried rice or anything like that. The best I've had has been at buffets, really. I think the Lucky Star buffet, China Star or Lucky Star buffet, has some of the best food, I think, for Chinese. But it's very tough to get good Chinese food unless you're in California or maybe New England or New York, maybe. Um, Chicago, some say, I guess. But nowadays it's tough to get good Chinese. We're talking like if you can go to a buffet and get real good Chinese food, that's a strong um, quality zone for Chinese food. If you can go to a buffet and it will be really good food. Oh, Seattle too. Yeah, that's right. Seattle. Portland's is just okay, I would say. I think it's all right. They're a knockoff of other Chinatowns. I'm not saying there's bad food over there, but I think that it's a knockoff of other cities' Chinatowns, though, in Portland. And plus, it's very sketchy if you go over there, I know. I'm always hearing more increased crime reports over in Portland whenever the news comes on. It's like ridiculous the amount of crime over there now. You miss living near the ocean. So you live in Tulsa then, correct? So Tulsa's compared to Omaha to some degree. I think they're very similar sized. Have you been to both of them by chance? Have you ever been to East LA? No, I haven't. Why? What's the significance with East LA that I should know about? Is East LA somewhere I should go? I mean, give me your opinion on it. You brought it up to me. I mean, Seasons, you were that account earlier, weren't you? Oh, you haven't. That Juice guy claims he lives in Tulsa. He's taking all the credit for hexing you, and I know he didn't do it. It's all bullshit. He would have friggin' done it by now. A while back, he would have gotten me pretty good. So nope, it was outside forces that got me. Nobody here. Mr. Beater. You're Mr. Beater, aren't you? That's really you. That's what I've been hearing. It's not. You have to go there and see where all the old. Yeah, you know what? It would be cool, I think, to see it if it is some abandoned areas there. Yeah, that's the other thing about LA. This area is so old that some of them are abandoned. And that might make some pretty good content over there. That's what I'm thinking. You go over some of those areas, you can get content out of that. There's content all over LA. All over there. Not going to be an IP2. I could just say, hey, I'm in Los Angeles. You know how many people would look that shit up? They would look it up. So, no idea what's going on next. But it's getting hotter and hotter and hotter. Hotter and hotter and hotter. Damn, all these games. Christ, seasons. How old are you? Seriously, how old are you? I trolled when I was in my 20s and did the soccer count thing, the multiple soccer count thing. You know how many years that's been since I've done that? Many. Many. For real. How old are you? I mean, God. Every time you need to find content and good food in both Louisiana. Why Louisiana, though? I'm not going there. Yeah, too old to be trolling. I'll tell you that. I'll tell you what. I only came on multiple accounts in the past because other people were doing it. So I got on their level and I started doing it just as good as them. Ha! 7 viewers just cause I buffered to check email. Fucking joke. What a fucking joke. Good night. Good night. That's it. Show's over.